I'm here with Dusty Hanshaw. How you doing, mate?
Very, very good.
Nice to meet you today.
Very good.
Obviously, you're in FIBO 2013, second day. How do you find it today?
So far, it's been pretty good. It's a lot more busy today, and then obviously tomorrow being the insane day. Yesterday was a little slow, so I'm glad it's better.
Right. Okay. As a second day is busy, but obviously 2 more days left. Are you going to compete this year?
Yeah, I'm competing. Actually, I start my diet when I get home, so 15 weeks out from the USAs.
Are you off season or on season now?
I mean, it's off season right now, so we're just starting now again. So I'll start the diet in when I get home and start to grow.
Right, Austin. If you tell us something about yourself, because some of the viewers, obviously, most people know about you.
Right.
About yourself, about your training, your DC training I heard about. If you could just give us a lot of info to the viewers out there, that'd be grateful.
Yeah, I mean, basically what I do as far as the training goes is everything is always about constantly reaching more, whether it be more strength, more weight, or more reps. So the idea is constant progression. So every time I go into the gym, I've actually got the notebook from the last time I did a similar workout and kind of look and see what I did before and make sure in one way or another, whether it's 1 more rep, 2 more reps, or 5 more pounds, 10 more pounds. If you're constantly progressing, constantly getting stronger, then obviously you must be growing.
And how's your diet?
Diets, I mean, that's the easy part for me. I eat relatively clean in the off season. The only thing I do is I stay a lot lighter in the off season, so weight doesn't really go up too much. I tend to put on more muscle mass when I'm dieting, because that's when I start eating more, less travel. I mean, I'm always on the road with the traveling, the events, things like that. So it's pretty simple. I do high carbs, high protein, and very moderate fats.
Right. As when you mentioned about supplementation, what do you think is the best during training, after training, or pre-training?
For me, I found I get the most results for the during training products. You know, I think that the like for my sponsor, they have the Compete, but that's going to get your branch change, your free forms, your sodium, potassium, and the big thing is obviously feeding the muscle while you're working out, and also make sure you don't become dehydrated while you're training, because obviously a dehydrated muscle is a weak muscle.
Right. When you mentioned about the muscles and dehydration, some of the lads out there obviously don't know about. They just want to start and they don't know much about it. What's your advice to those lads who want to start as a basic?
I mean, the biggest thing I say for people who just started is be consistent. You know, a lot of people that I talk to, their problem is that they're doing things very, very well here and there. You know, 3 days a week or once a month or, 4 weeks in a row, and then they have 3 or 4 days that they're really, really poor. And that's what's going to kill you. I mean, the difference between the guys who are very, very good and the guys who are just kind of okay is that consistency. It's day in, day out, 24/7, 365, you know?
Right, as you mentioned about consistency, it's just really, really important. So just don't stop. Just don't be good 1 week and next week just don't give up, basically. Right. As we go into supplement, which one do you think is the most important one?
I mean, the most important is the basics. So I mean, the protein obviously is the most important. If you weren't counting that, I would say branched chain aminos for sure, because no matter how much protein you're bringing in, you're not going to get enough amino acids. Not the branched chains, at least. You get plenty of free forms through food, but you need more branched chain aminos.
Right, that's great. What about the food? You just mentioned the food.
Oh, food is everything. Without food, it doesn't. They're called supplements for a reason. They supplement food. If you don't have the supplements down, then if your supplements are coming in, your food's crap, it's not going to help you. But if your food is your baseline, you have that perfect, it's like the foundation of building a house. You build from there, and that's where you find the success.
And what's your favorite food?
Ooh, favorite bad food or good food?
Well, I would say first bad one and the cheat one next.
All right, so the first, my favorite food, good food is just, I like just typical, like ground turkey with, like pasta. I do a lot of pasta.
I'm hungry now
when I'm dieting, And then as far as bad food goes, I mean, the big thing for me is just having like a ribeye steak or somewhere I'm not measuring the fat with it. When I'm dieting, it's only flank steak, stuff like that. So that's my favorite of the cheats.
That cheat, because some people say about our cheats, I talked to a couple of pros out there, right. Ice creams.
I don't really do a lot of like sweets. If I do, it's going to be carrot cake. It's got to be.
What about cheesecake?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's
insult me.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I'm talking about food and I'm starving here. I'm having nothing all day. Right, just a couple of more questions. Any advice, any motivation you want to give out guys, guys out there behind the monitor, sitting down there, any advice you want to give them?
I mean, I'd say the best advice or motivation I can give is if you want to do something, do it. There's plenty of people around there that are going to tell you can't, or you can't do this, can't do that. And, I think anybody that's in my position that's around the industry has been told that once or twice. It's not feasible. Oh, you can't do it. Just decide you're going to do it. If you're willing to make the sacrifices, you can pretty much do anything you want to do.
Right, yeah. Basically, there's nothing impossible. Everything is possible. So don't give up. That's the main point. Another question is a private question.
Yeah.
You a family man?
Absolutely.
Got a kid?
No kids, just wife, and then we have a four-legged kid, a dog, and that's.
Right. As a family man, don't you think it's difficult?
I mean, it's difficult sometimes because of the traveling and all that kind of stuff. But the key is it's balance. You know.
And your missus support.
What's that? Well, yeah, it's you have to. If you don't have that, then she's got to go. I mean.
Oh, you're in trouble. You're in trouble now. You're in trouble.
No, but seriously, it's very important because, as you know, with bodybuilding, it's a team sport. There might only be one person on stage, but I have a whole team behind me that handles everything. I mean, my wife does all my food prep all the time, you know, and she puts up with the fact that don't know what country I'm going to wake up in, let alone if it'll be at home, you know. But at the same time, there's the benefits for all of us for that too. I mean, it pays for our life. Not a bad job.
That's good. He's a family guy, and you can see he trains hard. So there's no excuse for anyone. Not anyone. Anybody out there say we can't train because we got a family, we got a wife. If we want to do it, you can do it. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you today. Thanks for your time. You know, the guys behind the monitor love to, you know, see you win, and all the best for the future and 2013 to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.